What is LV Air? I started working on LV Air back like, 8 years ago. It's funny because LV Air is actually, I'll tell you what it is in concept, and then I'll tell you about what we're doing now. Conceptually, well, I started working for a company called Avatar Airlines. I was a consultant, and I went and visited with all the casinos in Vegas. What they all need is they need players. I mean, Frontier, Southwest, Allegiant, Delta, United, shit players. Bunch of families, flip-flops. Nobody spends any money in the casinos. They bring their fat ugly wives and they go like spend like $30 each a day, and they stay at the Excalibur, and it's like Las Vegas had really gone through some sort of schizophrenic like, hey, we're for families and all this other shit. But at the end of the day, it's about the gaming. It's about gambling, okay? So every casino I met with said the same thing. We want more players. So I went to the president. I go, hey, bro, we need a Cocaine airline that only flies in high rollers. He's like, no. We're going to fly a 747 to LA, and we're going to bring in $19 flights. I'm like, $19? I'm like, bro, that's a resort fee. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, who has to pay $19 to fly from LA? That's like a super bus ride. But I understand he has what's called an LCC model, low-cost carrier. Low-cost carrier, which actually doesn't really exist in real life because of yield management, but that's a business conversation. So no, I said, fuck this, I'm gonna do it myself. He said, fine. So I got together with Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson announced LV Air on Larry King. Mike was having his own issues, but he got that resolved. And things were going well. I got interviewed on Bloomberg News, and then I got arrested and put away because of taxes I owed. So that's a real challenge. So then I had to pay back some restitution to the state of California. So I came back and I went back to college. I just chilled. But I did work on LV Air at the time, setting up airplanes, setting up meetings. I did everything without a salary because I wanted to get my restitution settled. And so in August of 2017, I got it resolved. I got it all. I finished up. And that was 2 years ago. And then I got into, and by the way, I've already met with the casinos. They've changed management over the last few years, but they've all said the same thing. Yeah, Sean, buy the airplanes and we're in. Just tell us what we need to do. So it's really my ball, my bat. It's like the heaviest thing in my life right now. Like, I get like chest pains at night thinking about how I'm gonna pull this off. I think I've got the way now. I mean, I figured it out. I went to institutional lenders on Wall Street. I went to some private equity firms. I went to some hedge funds. I've done the circuit. I know exactly what I'm doing now. That's the only thing when I talk about favorite, man. I've thought about this, and I thought to myself what I really want to do. And by the way, in Wall Street, they've got some real shitty motherfuckers, just like anything else. They'll want you to raise a ton of money and then sell the concept and not do shit. That's not me. I mean, that's not the life I'm living. So, status update. My friend Steve Cousins in New Zealand, my partner, has lined up. I'm not fucking with you right now. Are you ready? I'm taking my glasses off. 30 fucking planes. Now, these aren't planes either. These are fucking planes. These are A340s. So our goal now is to get the first A340 picked up this year. It's sitting in England, in Bournemouth. And then we're going to ferry it over here. It'll be a big fucking news. It's like the biggest thing I've ever done in my life. I fucking freeze sometimes thinking about it. I mean, if you have some big goals, you know what I mean. Fucking freeze up. Not that I have. So we've lined up, over the last year, we've lined up 30 aircraft. I've lined up the initial deposit for the first aircraft. Not used it yet because I don't have the rest of the money. Not doing that shit. I used to take big chances with hotels. I'd put down the deposit on a hotel and not have the money to finish. Then I go raise the capital and buy the hotel. I did like 6 times. But I'm not that guy anymore. I'm not doing that shit anymore. So we have some conversations to have in this first quarter to line up the letter of credit for this aircraft. And then we're going to fly it here. But it's sitting in Bournemouth. We have 30 other airplanes lined up. When I say lined up, pipelined. Which means we've got a basic price. We just have to work on the negotiations. We have to go see the aircraft. Buying aircraft is like buying hotels times 100. It's a lot more complicated. But it's a really good, it's a beautiful industry. I love the airline industry. Everyone's a maverick. It's very, very dynamic. It's very entrepreneurial. It's very, very, very exciting. And the smell of aircraft fuel and planes taking off and flying. And I've been to 26 countries. I love to travel. And so this is perfect for me. But also, we're dealing with a very high end. We're dealing only with players, only with casinos. So this A340 aircraft, which is a jumbo jet, it's got 4 fucking engines. The casinos book the flights. The casinos book all the seats through us. They'll probably get their own aircraft. The outside is painted. I'll probably post a picture of the aircraft on my next blog, but it's beautiful, beautiful picture of an aircraft. Edisto Rey in New York is our designer for the inside of the aircraft and the exterior. He's done some amazing work. They look like flying nightclubs. And it's finally happening. So my goal this year is to bring the first plane to Vegas by November, before Thanksgiving. So that's what I've got carved out for this year. I've got to head to Bournemouth before March. So I've got a lot of shit going down right now. So LV Air is an airline that flies on high rollers from the casinos. We have our first 4 gateways will be Hong Kong, Miami, New York, and London. Okay? And those are very key markets for the casinos, both international and domestic. There's never been a flight from Hong Kong to Vegas nonstop. This will be the first one. And it's a jumbo jet, all first class. So it's going to be a real challenge. So this to me is like the biggest challenge of my life. But I mean, it's what I was designed to do. I'm a marketer. I mean, I've been working on this for 8 years. I went away because of this. Because when the DA found out I was opening an airline, he's like, no, motherfucker. No. We'll throw you in a cave for a minute till you give us our money, fool. And, hey, listen, don't fight with the state because you'll lose. You'll lose. I even told my son when I got out, I'm like, son, why'd I go to jail? Pay your taxes, man. Don't be like your dad. Don't be an asshole. Because I did say don't pay the taxes. I had a real problem with what they're using my TOT money for, but that's a whole other conversation. That's all put to bed, man. It's over. It's good. Shit happens. Okay, I'm here now. Okay. All right, so that's LV Air. LV Air is a casino that flies in high rollers. It's an aircraft jumbo jet, A340 aircraft to start with, because we're moving to the A380 jumbo birds, the largest aircraft ever made by man. I've got Steve working on a few of those right now. I actually want to go to those right away, but Steve thinks the A340s are better right now to start off with, so we'll start with the A340s. And we're getting some real prime ones from some really good airlines overseas. Okay? So this is happening, guys. So just get used to the fucking idea, because it's coming down the pipe. Okay? I won't be sleeping much in this entire year, but the point is we're going to get it done. It's finally the time to make it happen. And that's what LV Air is. You'll see a lot more press about it as things happen. But the number one thing is, so I'm not called an asshole, fuckface, liar, con man, whatever the fuck they want to say, is get the plane and bring it over here and park it at McCarran and be like, hey, you want to go see the plane? It's right over there. Now, what else would you like to discuss? So that's what I'm working on, quietly, in the evenings. It's super big fucking shit, okay? All right, that's LV Air, so look for it. You can probably see the press in a few months. Take care.